Probably goes. He hasn't had the heart.
Welcome to our 2014 Technical Education Student Graduation Celebration. Today's event has become a tradition for us to recognize our students, their families, industry, and our partners in our community. Since 2007, this celebration has recognized nearly 400 students. Today we had an additional 45 through the celebration. 65 have completed this year. We had some students walking the MJC commencement on Friday. That was nice to see. We are glad that you are all here to celebrate with us with this class of 2007. To provide our welcoming remarks for our ceremony this morning is our very own Modesto Junior College president. In my experience with President Stearns, I have appreciated her passion for student success and her commitment for high-quality programs.
Students that are ready to enter the workforce, and I tell you, I cannot wait to hear your success stories. Dean Mendez was just sharing with me that he heard yet another success story out of our career technical education programs this morning, and we know that there is one for each and every one of you just right around the corner, and so that is very exciting. Joining us this morning, we have one of our Yosemite Community College Board of Trustees members, Mr. Abe Rojas. We're glad you're going to be here. I am going to admit, I am a bit distracted this morning. My son is defending his thesis right now, and fingers crossed because I want to be sitting where you are in a month. But congratulations to you. We are very proud of your accomplishments, and we can't wait to see what's ahead.
Like we do things in career technical education, we get right to it and get the job done. So, to continue with the theme of our programs, we have two student speakers for you today. We began that tradition back again last year. The first speaker that I have on my list is Mr. Rodriguez, who will share a couple of words with you about his experience here at MJC.
Thank you. It is truly an honor for me to speak on behalf of the graduating ACT class of 2014. I see the faces of future welders, electricians, computer techs, machinists, and advanced manufacturers. The path was not easy, but with the sponsorship of CSA, help and support from all the MJC staff, Dean Mendez, Araceli Zarada, Ms. Hondoy, Denise, and Miss Judy, and from all the great teachers, we finally arrived here on graduation day. All of us started off with our own personal trials, but all of us found the courage and the willpower to make the best of this opportunity. Some rode the bus, some begged for babysitters, but all made it to the finish line and should be proud. Personally, I wanted to thank my family for all your support. If not, I would have not made it here today. I also want to thank all those who are here to support all the graduates. My message to the graduating phases: remember your triumph over your personal adversity and what it took to overcome them. You have accomplished so much and will accomplish so much more. Thank you, and God bless.
Mr. Rodriguez, thank you for those words. Truly inspirational. And knowing what you're doing out in industry, we're right there behind you. Remember, once you're part of our family, you're always part of our family. Next on our student speaker list is Mr. Michael Klein.
Both of those times, what stood out to me was I reflected on my success and was there to kind of, give a message of moving forward and the success we'll have. My message today is a little odd, and that is, as I look back on my failures, and I actually want to tell you all, tell the graduates to prepare to fail. What I mean by that is so often as we're going forward, I think fear of failure is the biggest thing. We often get in the way of ourselves more than anything, than any obstacle. I know many of us have had a lot of obstacles to get to this place today, but so often it's ourself that holds back. And so, and I know that was the case for me in my life. One of our professors here, Professor Dale Phillips in the computer science department, has a popular saying, and that's fail fast and learn faster. And from that is kind of the message of what I want to give you guys, and that is be prepared to go out and take risks. I have a quote here from Thomas Edison. When asked about the invention of the light bulb, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Great success is built on failure, frustration, and even catastrophe." I know another kind of odd example, the creators of the household cleaner Formula 409. It gets its name not because, they like the number or anything like that, but using the scientific process, it took them 408 failed attempts before they finally hit a formula that worked. And that's a lot of times, that's a lot of attempts, and it would be easy anywhere along that path to have quit. But they persisted, and they finally hit success on attempt number 409. In my life, I tried to go to college the first time, and I dropped out, and I got lured away by work. And I took the easy path. There was no kind of real risk to it, and I found success. I made money. I had a career, $100,000 plus. I had a house. I had a car. I had a lot of things. I wasn't truly happy, but I was too afraid to walk away from it and do anything else because I was afraid to fail. And then the economy hit me, as it did many of you, and failure came upon me, whether I wanted it or not. And I lost those things. I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my car. And found myself, unable to get a job. I didn't have a college degree. I didn't have any certifications. And so I was kind of stuck. Pretty sad place, pretty depressed place. And that's kind of what brought me here, to technical education, to the ACT program, in sponsorship with CSA. Coming here, I found somebody who gave hope, who believed in me, and that meant a lot. Because when you're riding high, when you're doing well, there's a lot of people by your side, a lot of people who are there. And when you fall down and you hit kind of that bottom, a lot of people are there around. And even those that are, maybe they don't feel they can support or don't offer a lot. Coming here to JC and being part of this program, I suddenly had somebody who believed in me. And that little spark of hope, that meant more than anything. And I know, my fellow graduates, who have gone through the program, I know you guys have experienced that as well. It was really a community that I found here at JC. And I was part of the ACT program, Accelerated Careers in Technology. And I know there's other programs and departments that are represented here today. And we come together to celebrate together. There's one word, the workforce development. It's about getting us the skills to go out and get jobs. And it certainly does that. I've gained the skills, I've gained the knowledge, I'm going to go complete certifications this summer. I know employment is not that far away. So, the technology skills, the career path, it's given me all that. But more than that, the word I kind of wanted to focus on is the accelerated. And I think oftentimes maybe the thought there is it's because we get out so quickly, we do it in a year. But I think it actually, if you look at the word accelerate, it's to grow, it's to gain by extent. Another kind of synonym to it is to give momentum to. And that's really what MJC, workforce development, our sponsors, the technical education department, they give us momentum. They help that forward thrust to go out and pursue a career, pursue a pathway, pursue our dreams. And that's probably the biggest thing that MJC gave me, is it gave me that momentum to start over, to believe in myself, and more importantly, to not be afraid to fail, to be able to just go for it, and know that failure was part of the pathway to success. So, as I stand before you guys, you know, today's a day to celebrate. You know, we've failed, we've succeeded. We're here today to ultimately celebrate success. But as we go forward today, you know, don't ever be afraid to pursue your dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. Go out and you know, just go out and pursue. Thank you.
Very nicely said, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. Students, I think it's important that you know that your success feeds us. And seeing these successes and knowing that you're going to be part of this community is important. And what you'll find is that we'll keep track of you, we'll keep tabs on you, because we're out there with industry. And that's part of the family that we are. Next on our program agenda is a section where we're going to recognize a couple of programs. We have the Modesto Technical School program and students of that program here in front of us. We'll begin our ceremony by asking students and the instructors from the MTS program to assemble to my right to be recognized. These high school students represent a partnership between Modesto Junior College Technical Education Department and the Modesto City Schools Elgin Alternative Education Center. Students are selected each year to enroll in this program to become part of our campus. They complete their high school and explore college courses in CTE. Successful students in this program must meet two educational requirements. One, fulfilling their high school requirement. You guys are all doing that, right?